Hey guys, Mashud here. Today we'll be reviewing a horror movie since it's been quite a while that I've done a horror movie. So today we'll be watching LUPT. It's directed by Prabhu Raj, starring Javed Jafri, Vijay and a few other no-name actors. So let's watch LUPT in under 10 minutes. We are introduced to Harsh, an owner of Tandon Company played by Javed Jafri. He's shown as a workaholic, a no-nonsense businessman with little to no care for anyone but his work. He has a daughter named Tanu and...
Tanu? Mom! क्या हुआ बच्चे? Sam.
And a good-for-nothing son named Sam. And let me guess, since he's a prankster, he's gonna get haunted and no one's gonna believe him because he's always pranking. Where is that coming from? His wife tries to make him take a vacation from work to relax and try to give some time to his family. His response?
Pasta butter, please.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
So what's for breakfast?
Cereal.
Right.
What is she talking about? There's like a dozen sandwiches right there with fruits and juice, yet she offers her daughter cereal? Lady, maybe you need to make some priorities for your own kids. He visits his psychiatrist about how he's seeing things that aren't there, like...
गाड़ी रुको!
क्या हुआ सर?
और सुनो वो
That's not a ghost, that's just an overworked employee. She diagnoses him with a case of chronic insomnia and how he should take a break from work to get better. We also meet Rahul, Tanu's boyfriend, who is a photographer, and that's pretty much it. He literally has no other defining role other than just being Tanu's boyfriend. Great, Rahul and I have the same haircut. Fantastic. As recommended by a psychiatrist, Harsh decides to take a short vacation with his family, and of course Rahul joins as well. Which itself isn't awkward enough, they all cram into a small sedan for a road trip. Yeah, you would think they would rent a larger vehicle or something, or at least take 2 cars, but nope, just a crammed up ride in a small sedan. On the way, there seems to be a 2-hour delay, so naturally Harsh takes a detour he claims to know.
ये कौन सा रास्ता है हर्ष? या ना ही कोई लाइट्स है ना साइन बोर्ड्स? हम सही रास्ते जा रहे हैं ना?
हाँ.
Are you sure?
They obviously get lost and stop to ask a stranger for direction named Dave, played by Vijay. Sorry, I added the crow noise in the back. There was no crow in the back. He's always the Kawa Biryani guy for me. He is of no help, answering only in riddles, while he himself is stuck on the road. So they just drive away. While driving to nowhere in specific, they find a stroller in the middle of the road. Sam checks it out and... But it turns out he was playing a prank. I 100% support his violent reaction to this dumbass prank. Seriously. In the case of irony, their car stops working and Dave happens to be passing by. Every scene with Dave is the slowest piece of crap I've ever witnessed.
मेरे अलावा मेरा एक आउट हाउस भी है पास में अक्सर अकेला रहता जब मैं यहाँ नहीं होता अब मैं यहाँ हूँ आप चाहें तो वहाँ रात गुजार सकते हैं
Move to the next scene already, God! Sam notices the same doll at the cottage with blood coming out of the eyes, but as soon as Tanu comes, the doll seems to vanish. When he tries to convince Tanu about what he saw, she passes it off as one of his hilarious pranks.
ये लड़का नहीं सुधरेगा.
क्या हुआ?
First of all, what is Rahul doing taking pictures at night of a forest? Second of all, does Tanu not know the difference between his brother's genuine fear and when he's pranking? After which, it seems that Sam gets possessed and starts stabbing the wall. And then... No one takes him seriously because Sheraya, and he walks away, only to find the damn stroller back again. And of course, he follows it for whatever reason.
Happy birthday to Ria.
First of all, why does she look like a panda? And second of all, don't you hate it when you're sitting at a birthday party and people are singing happy birthday to Ria?
Happy birthday to Ria.
My name is Mashud, not Ria, but...
Birthday.
Are you done? So Mama Bear comes and telepathically chokes Sam and kills him. Harsh's wife goes cuckoo.
Sam ऐसा मजाक अच्छा नहीं है.
The car gets fixed, they stuff Sam in the trunk and head out, only to have Mom wake up and jump out of the car. She sees Sam and runs after him. They take her back to the car and she decides to jump out of the car again.
Auntie? Auntie! Auntie!
But this time she's dead, so now they have 2 dead bodies in the car. They somehow arrive right back at the cottage even though they've been driving around for hours. Seriously guys, learn to use a goddamn GPS. It turns out Dave is a writer and is coincidentally writing about how ghosts and spirits don't exist. Random, I know. Apparently there was an accident on the same road about 2 years ago where a couple and their daughter all died. And we jump into a flashback where we see Harsh driving drunk and causing an accident. The man injured was his direct competitor, so Harsh left the entire family there to die. We come back and we see Tanu gets an asthma attack right when the woman appears. The inhaler seems to be finished and Harsh begs the woman to not kill his daughter. But how is she doing anything? Her inhaler seems to be out. That has nothing to do with the panda ghost. And for someone who's out there to disapprove the existence of ghosts and spirits, Dave seems to be rather unbothered by any of this. In fact, he seems kind of bored. As the movie comes to a climax, Harsh realizes she's torturing his family and wants to see him suffer. So he decides to just kill himself to save his family. What? That was the fakest and the most anticlimactic suicide I've ever seen. Now let's try the same scene with a little different editing and you guys be the judge. So seeing how the man responsible for her family's death is, well, dead, she turns back to normal and apparently vanishes into heaven? Even though she just murdered like 2 people, 2 innocent people as an act of revenge. But what do I know about right and wrong? We see Dave finishing his book about accepting the fact that ghosts and spirits do exist with the fakest edited typing I've ever seen. And the book closes, revealing the fact that it's the name of the movie that we are watching. The end. And that was LUPT, everyone. A very cliched, clearly low-budgeted horror movie. The ending, the little twist at the end, we all kind of saw coming from a mile away. The story was predictable and the pacing of the movie was very, very slow. I understand they were trying to create an environment, but it was really slow, especially Dave. God damn. Vijay's character had such random lines and such awkward answers, I honestly thought he'd had a comedic role going on. The makeup for the horror movie was not that great. I mean, the contact lenses were good, but the panda eye makeup didn't really do anything. Javed Jaffrey was good, but he was a little over dramatic. The rest of the cast seemed kind of bland in front of him. Except Rahul. Rahul had amazing lines, guys.
Auntie?
The songs were useless. Well, the first song was absolutely useless. Fun fact, this song was actually to be used for the movie Booth, starring Ajay Devgan and Urmila, but then they came to their senses. Well, that was LUPT, guys. Let me know what you guys thought. For those of you who have seen it, what did you think about the movie? Did I miss anything or something I should have pointed out? Let me know your views below and I'll see you guys next time. Later.